Stay away from excessive soft skills. Stay away from things that recruiters and employers already know that we can do, like attention to detail, organization, teamwork. That takes up room on a resume. Stick to hard skills. Stick to softwares and programs that are used in the workplace because it'll get you compensation well on this level. If you want to make well over $100,000 a year, the first thing you want to do is come to LinkedIn and go to Open to Work. You want to click the pencil at the top right, and you want to adjust the remote locations to the largest cities in the United States. You want to mark full-time and contract roles, part-time, and then you want to mark the location. When you're talking about your job experience, make sure you lay out everything in bullet form clearly as you can. Use specific keywords, talk about softwares, talk about programs. Look at how I don't use any soft skills or talk about anything small. I usually hear people say, I don't know how to use LinkedIn. It's like Facebook. Go to jobs. There's a filter at the top. You can basically put any type of position that you want. You show the results and they show up. You can see how much they pay. You can see the job descriptions. You can see basically all of the requirements. And again, always highlight the most important things on your LinkedIn that you think could catch a recruiter's attention. So I put my books. These can be your awards that you got from your job, any accomplishments, anything that's big that you accomplished throughout your work career. Highlight. When people ask, how do you go from $1,260 a week to $1,000 a day, I simply tell them, I stay away from Indeed, Monster, and Career Builder. I stick to LinkedIn because it's all about using keywords to your advantage, understanding software systems and programs, because if you currently work for a bank or have interest in working for a bank, you need to get in Finstral on IQ. FlexCube is good, eBank is good, FIS Profile are good. Try to get in all of these systems, preferably Finstral on IQ at #1. And FlexCube, I would say #2 if you work for somewhere like Citi. I get a lot of questions that say, how do you get $20,000 a month at your job? Let me tell you how. One, you guys need to understand this program called Jira. Really effective if you're in management, banking, or technology. #2, you need to understand Agile. Really good to have under your belt along with SQL. When you're making your resume, take off every job that's not related to the job function. For example, I've worked for Wells Fargo, I've worked for Bank of America and Citigroup, but you won't see that I'm putting my job where I was a skilled laborer or when I worked in warehouses. You're not going to see that type of experience on my resume because it's irrelevant to what I'm doing. Getting high-paying jobs is deeper than asking, who can put me on a remote role? Who can get me in? You got to build up for it. So for me, I started at BOA at $25 an hour. Took that pay cut after that first year, went to Wells Fargo for $20 an hour, taking a pay cut in mortgage servicing. Went back to BOA for $30 an hour, broke that contract early, now I'm making $125. In 2018 and 2019, I wasn't even really making no good money like that. I was just working jobs just to work jobs, but I was still stacking up jobs that could build up to what I wanted to achieve. So when it came to that, it was just easy. So make sure you take the right. Get rid of the customer service and the sales stuff that's inside of your resume and try to find keywords that sound a lot more impressive than that. Because if you keep using that, the algorithm is going to keep throwing jobs at you between. If you want roles like these to contact you on LinkedIn, you have to fill out your profile. You have to put yourself in position to be seen by recruiters. So reach out to them first as well. Go to the job section. Go ahead and apply. Hit that filter at the top and get started. Don't wait, because a lot of times people ask me, how do you get top paying management positions? You know what I tell people? You got to know how to talk. See, a lot of people, they have the skill sets, but they don't have the vocabulary, the speech. See, I could keep it street. I could keep it corporate. It don't matter what playing field we on. I could do it all.